Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Silksong. Okay, so we're gonna grab a couple loose ends. We're gonna do some stuff, and most of it involves just using the Silk Sword in different locations that I haven't yet. So first of all, there's 2 memory lockets because there's a crest that we don't yet have. With that in hand, though, we're gonna go down to the Moss Grotto, because I want to do the Mr. Mushroom thing, and it starts down here, and then sort of works its way up. I looked up the locations. The last one is at the end of this game's Path of Pain, apparently. But we'll be right there, here. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Die. There, thank you. Okay, so first we got 2 different stops to make down here. 3, really, because the first one is a crest, and that'll let us go down and talk to what's-her-name, because it'll be the last crest. So first we go in here. Right here. Whoopsie. Nope. Hold on. There we go. She was being all weird about it. Okay, this should lead me to the last crest that I don't yet have. I don't know anything about this crest except that it exists. Anguished Aura. 8 masks hard, swirled soul and rage, 12 acnids flat, all juices strained, 6 pilgrims living, hung long to drain. So she is a crazy actual psycho witch. Killing people, like, because I didn't see any actually dangerous pilgrims near here. They were all further up. So unless she was hunting them down, she was, I guess, turning people into spells or food. Found the Crest of Shaman. Cast the blade forward and strengthen silk skills with powerful runes. To change crest, open the crest screen. Right. We could test out what that means. That's my last crest. Oh, it's Weaver Song, or it's Grub Song. That's awesome. Not Grub Song. Grubberfly's Elegy. Whoa. Weird. The sprint is you stop and back up while hurling a thing at people. I'm gonna have to give this one a shot. Although that is gonna take some getting used to. Found the well in the hidden chambers beyond. The power that remained at its base, I've taken for myself. Found yourself a new nature, aye? From the shells of our ancestors, no less, all those many who've called these lands their own. Oh, that might have just been former Snail Shaman recipes, not these ones. You make it seem so simple-like. All of that learning, all that strength, sucked up in a whirl of silk. We'd call you a thief, old one, and cruel for the taking, but it's all coming down soon if you can't stop it. If there's advantage in your act that might see these caves safe, it's better you make your claim. Agreed. Don't be upset at me. Okay. Okay, apparently gotta keep playing. Wow. Takes a lot of playing. There he is. Crossed weapons, sleeping of course, but shaped unlike any you've seen before. To travel underneath is one thing, but traveling up above may require a different sort of sight. Sir Harold, it seems rare coincidence for us to meet in this distant land, unless perhaps you followed me here. A path that meets itself is an ill portent indeed. Those who peer sideways know well enough. Excuse me. Yep. I figure it's going to be very much the same as what he's done before. I did not mark all of his locations on my map. Okay, first of all, let's see. How powerful is this thing? Wow, those are straight up actual nail strikes? Does it function if I'm hurt? Because I know that Grubberfly's Elegy did not. It does. But maybe you have to have full-on, like, you have to have a bunch of silk to do it. Whoa. Nope. No, it still functions. Although, what happened with the binding? I'm not sure what's up with that. Why is she doing that? Oh, neat. I didn't even know that those actually changed. I should have. Epic form of travel. That should be the kingdom standard. Hello. You still live. Or lady, so you live still. This is good. I had felt the conflict commence, pale hearts ablaze in the sudden well of darkness after. Sorry, Eva, I'd hoped to slay the monarch. It was near achieving that goal, but the situation's become complicated. Now all the Farling threats to fail. I can sense it in you. You have not yielded to despair, so some hope must still remain. Slim hope, but true, there may yet be a way through this disaster. I shall pursue that goal with whatever strength remains. Mine might be a small contribution, I shall provide it eagerly. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug, permit me to gaze upon your nature. 100%. Evolved the Crest of Hunter again. You know, I still don't know what that means. Heighten focus with additional strikes. Is that... I don't know how that works. And I did not get another Vesta Crest. You are a multitude within a single shell, a being truly unbound. To aid your growth has proved a grand task, even for one as limited as me. It's my last ask. Permit me to ask a final selfish request. What is it you desire? Only to have my own soul, my own memories bound within your shell, as you've done with those others throughout these lands. I would not define as a crest within you, but my small strength may still grant a final boon. You ask to be subsumed, no, your mind would cease to be in any independent sense. I know, and still I seek it gladly to be united with one unbound. This is the kind of escape I once prayed for, though the weight of ages had almost made me forget. Would you grant me this request? Sure. I'm at last broken free. No longer shall you suffer eternity alone. So does that mean if Silk didn't, or if Lace didn't resist me, you could just kind of rip her apart easily? Bound to Eva's art, Silksong. Eva's soul and strength reside within. Silk will regenerate while resting at a bench. Okay. Cool. Well, goodbye, Eva. Okay, so we're back to the Crest of Hunter. I'm kind of frustrated that I can't aim that in other directions. Okay. Where is that? Is that even located anywhere? Oh, it's there. Essence of a being merged within. Silk will be restored when resting at a bench. Maybe that's why my damage changes so much. The reason I've noticed the inconsistency, it's because I keep on getting whatever my thing does that gives me more damage, and I don't even realize it. Okay, next place Mr. Mushroom should be, yep, is up around here. Great strides move the world, but small steps shouldn't be overlooked. One mystery leads to another. Scrutinizing the belly of the thing will prove useful. The meaning behind your musings is as opaque as ever. Would you converse with me directly, sir? So she talked to him before? Trust yourself and each other. The solution is always within grasp. But she didn't have the Spore Shroom. How does she understand him now? Oh, excuse me. Scorched Field on Edge. Yep, so that's the far fields next. That one would have taken me forever because the lava covers huge areas. It does say fields, so that should indicate it's the far fields, but it also mentioned shells blackened. I wasn't sure what that meant. But it is near the Weaver Nest up here. Now that I've beaten the Pinstress also, Hold on. I'm gonna try something. Here. Yeah, no, I still have the same stuff I always did. Take on the Long Claw, and we'll take this, because I want to talk to the Seamstress. I've been using that. Let's go with this for now. We'll see if it's any good. I like my sprints. Those are handy. That I've learned. That doubles the damage you take, which is really significant. I like occasional damage stopping. It's not going to hurt. What was that? Yeah, at least it happens fast. Oh, I don't want to be all the way down here. Do you have anything to say now that I have the Pinstress's charm? That's a fancy pin you're flaunting upon your cloak there. Here's hoping you didn't have to kill to claim it. The emblem was given freely, Seamstress, as a reward for a fierce duel won fair. Given freely? My, so my sisters welcomed another to the order. Sounds like age might have softened even her stoic style. Can't say I think too fondly on the old ways, but some rituals and some memories, those are still worth preserving. Yeah, so she is one of them. She doesn't just do seamstress work. Oh! Ah! That was my mistake. I miscalculated how far I had to hit. Yeah, he's over here. There he is. The elements do not conspire against you, they have their own desires. When one spies a great peak, the natural inclination is to begin climbing. The little left behind, you've decided then, a companion for the journey. Oh, excuse me. I assume, much like a lot of his ramblings in the first game, this is, references to other games. Okay. So the other stuff I have marked here... Right, I need to go there, because I think that's where one of the other... What do you call them? Memory stones is. I don't remember exactly what's everywhere. I know that I marked the Sprint Master just because after I get all 3 of the hearts, I have to go back to him for a final race in order to get a memento. And I do intend to get all of them, even though they're useless, I know. But so's a lot of things I'm doing now, and I'm still doing them just because it's fun to do so. I like to fill everything out. Okay. I think it's somewhere over here. Here we go. Yeah, I can do that too now. learn you what for. There we go. Alright, so that should be the memory lockets for the last crest. We should be able to unlock every one of them. Whoa, you can bind a bunch of silk arts, so this one has no tools. It's just silk and defense. That's crazy. And it strengthens them all. Super cool. I love that idea. I still don't know how that really works. We're doing this. We're going to try this out for a while. Let's see. It says it strengthens silk skills with powerful runes. Doesn't that already do that? I love Sharp Dart. I think we'll take these two. As for these, let's see. Injector Band's always good, but I think I've got to go with Weavelite for this build, if this is what we're really going for. I don't have anything else that extends extra, right? That does, actually. We'll give this a shot. I don't need Long Claw, because I have that. What does Long Claw do for that, actually? I'm curious. It's hard to tell if it actually does go farther. The real question is, though, okay, yes, I can still pogo. Oh my word! And it extends the pogo range so much. This could be terrible, but I get the feeling this is going to be awesome. Okay, let's remove that. You're out of here. What's next on the mushroom agenda? Up towers spinning near the surgeon's spurned. Okay, I thought that was White Ward the first time I heard it. It's not, though. It's actually near the other person who I need to talk to, which is the surgeon. So, let's go to Greymoor. This is like the last NPC, I think, that I haven't checked on, because I totally forgot she existed. That's gonna be awesome. Okay. Now I don't know exactly where he is, so we're gonna have to do a bit of searching. I need to use my silk stuff more. Okay, so up is the Sharp Dart. I need to remember that, because that's going to be my main combat one. I love the look, too, the color. Yep, this is him. Yes, communication is the heart of it. The grandest boasts and the tiniest murmurings all have their meanings. Your point is well made. Even the flowers have their stories to tell. Light can be cast anywhere. I've no desire to interrupt your meditations, but I am eager to speak with you if you would listen. Take note of it all, render it in line. You'll be glad that you did. You can take the journey home with you. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, I'm almost certain that basically everything he says is about another game. Although I can't say that with 100% certainty. Get wrecked. Hi, how are things with you?
No.
Who keeps making all that racket? Sator's shaking and screaming. The crucial work is being spoiled. Okay, she's fine. Too late. Okay. Cage of one who raged against the silken lie. That was it. I thought that this was the first center, and I'm completely correct. So let's go to the slab. We'll go grab that one. What's next? Is it the Fell Heart of Frost who soars on high? That's at the top of the mountain. So we should be able to do these two, one right after the other. Which is what I would have thought. Both of these are what I first thought. But then I thought, you know, it's going to take a long time just running around the map. I don't want to waste what limited recording time I have going to the wrong place. And I do want to record it. Whoa. Ouch. Boy, I'm not even using the real reason I have this thing. What is with that? Is that like an attack or something? I don't understand why she binds weird. I also don't like when I try to tell her to do the one attack to go up, and she just throws the harpoon to the side. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's this way. At the bottom of a well, you can only look up. The past is hidden from those who look forward. Those echoes may guide you still. Yes, that's true. For the kind-hearted, a weapon can also be a friend. You're so eager to follow in her footsteps. What are you leaving for those who come next? Tell you the truth, a lot of the games that these sorts of things do, like, for example, in God of War Ragnarok, you can find poems from an old dwarf poet, I think, who is long dead. And each of them is about a different game. Now, most of them were pretty easy, but there's a lot of very popular games that I don't play because they're not my type of game. I have never played any Uncharted game. I don't even know anything about Ratchet and Clank, but I know that was one of them. That was in that, and that's a very popular game just in general. Like, and that's just how the games work for me. There's just a lot of games I don't have an interest in, and because of that, I've never played and wouldn't recognize. So I don't try too hard to figure out ones like that. It's cool that they put references in. Totally a fan of that being a thing that you do, but I'm not going to get any value out of it. Whoop. There we go. It is super satisfying being able to just jump, like, basically straight to the top. They're talking. One can visit the past, but then memories become contradictory. When the call rings out again, will you let your previous actions cloud your vision? By claw, by voice, history always rises to meet us. He did not look at Hornet to say that. He's looking at me. Disturbing. Cool bird. Okay, past Cradle's Peak. So, now then, we know that he is up top, which is, you know, that's the big one. That's the second sentinel who I want to talk to. And turns out the way you get here is not through the forest, like you would think. It's through here or something like that. It's like, it's part of the Grand Gate, which just makes me angry that they would put it there. Okay, but we're going to try to reach, let's see. We'll go to the Grand Bellway. First, we're going to go see about Second Sentinel. And then I'm going to try to see how I can easiest, I guess, get to the cradle. You in here? Whoop. I read that you would be. Who knows if that's true. Not seeing anyone. doesn't look like it. Maybe it's just shaman stone. Everything just hits harder now. I need to test that. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, you deserve it. You guys suck. No, that is not an attack at all. I just needed to test that and see if that was some sort of slam. I don't know why she binds like that then. Okay, well, I didn't see it there. I read another thing that said maybe in the high halls, but I don't know exactly where, and I'm not going to scour the entire place. Because between the last time I went to go try to find it and now, I have seen it fighting with people here in the Citadel. I will go give the place where we dueled another check. But I'm fairly certain this is going to be a dead end. Holy smokes! It just tore him apart! Nope. I don't know. Maybe we'll stumble across him at some point. Maybe we're just not destined to speak. That's okay. Now, I forget. How did I reach here? Okay, it's just another roundabout path. Okay, well, let's go up there. Where's the entrance? There? Is that it? Yep. That is not clear. I've noticed it seems to carry with it the same knockback as normal also. Which is pretty significant for such a long range, although it can be a little annoying at times. I sort of wish they'd sit still and just, you know, take the hits one after another without any problem. Ooh. Yeah, this place really would not be possible to traverse again without this. It's probably by design. Make sure you don't, oops, stumble somewhere you're not supposed to be without being able to fly. I forget where I came in. Can we even see it anymore? Probably not. Let's hope there's a bench up here, because I don't have one nearby. I dread what this game's version of Path of Pain will be, but its platforming has been mostly pretty tight so far. And I don't think I've encountered platforming sections in Silksong that I have considered unfair yet. Or if I have, they haven't been that significant. No bench. This is where we fought, right? Oh, the arm! Bound the Silk Skill Pale Nails. Spin lethal talons from thread that seek out enemies. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen. So that's our last one. Bind all silk skills. That's also all tools, right? Unless there's another upgrade tool we might be missing. Ah! Stop doing that, Hornet! Maybe it's just a longer bind. That's just how this crest works. Okay, I think it's there. There's no reason for that existing. What happens if I do this? That's what happens. That's pretty cool to know. I love this. This attack is so very cool. Ow! Really? Didn't jump? Oh, a bench. How very thoughtful. I don't have a map? I don't have a map. And I'm not appearing on the big map either. Am I? No, I don't see myself. Even with my compass. Ouch. Oh boy. Whoop. Are these walnuts? What am I looking at? Oh my word! Sightless burrower that reacts violently to the slightest sound. Am I... Okay, this is working. I guess is there an environmental hazard? They're also a silk generation spot. Just stay where they can't get you. Although it's annoying that I have to kill so many of them. But I'll take it. A common enough bug, though not to be underestimated. The acuteness of their other senses more than make up for their lack of vision. He's going to be just a constant threat now. Now we're on a timetable. Oop. Dang it. I think it's fair to say that a decent part of this is just that Silksong has really good platforming. Like, Hollow Knight did too. I'm not trying to say it didn't, because that'd be nonsense, but let's be honest, Silksong does have fantastic platforming. Ooh, hi. What are you guys? You seem interesting. Ow! Curses. I'll have to go farm some more if I don't get this under control. Let's see. Whoa, my word, there's... Okay. Never mind. Let's see. I just want the journal entry. Slow drifting bug with a heavy top shell. The bug reacts little to threats, even those that could claim its life. Oh! Yeah, that's two, alright. Really taking my life into my own hands here, though. Oh, I see the problem with this crest suddenly. It's that if I try to use it right here, I can't bind in the air. That's the problem with it. Okay. That makes this pretty threatening, then. Okay, so is he going to respawn, then? Is that what that means? Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to farm him up here. So that I don't have to worry about it. Should just be one more kill. The poor creatures lived a life too calm and coddled. It would not fare well in the world beyond its walls. Ooh, I forgot I still had my double jump. Ah, I was trying to hit the guy. Ooh, this is tricky. Dang it. Not what I need to do. There we go. They really want you to learn this one move. Or at least to have mastered it by now. We make it? Do we have enough silk for this, or are we going to run out just before the end? Okay. Do they realize it would only be the beginning? If they cleave themselves free, they would need to find their way anew. Oh, worm child, no surprise it's you who meets me here. Following me, are you? Or calling me? It is true I would not have sought the lands below if not for your grand actions within them. But now, having journeyed their breadth, what singular sights I beheld. Flaming lakes, tangled woods, caves consumed by sand and frost. Remarkable things all. Though given their void-claimed state, it seems you and I may be the last to hold those memories. I cannot allow that outcome, Herald. I act now to save that place both for myself and for those bugs still alive within. As one who has seen so much, tell me simply, do you believe my efforts in vain? Me? Certainly you can ask, but I cannot provide good answer. I have no mind for outcomes. Always my vision is too clouded by the present. Only the journey, the now. For myself, that is the purpose, and as far as my sight can see. If any other could come to understand that state, worm child, I suspect it may be you. Though maybe not yet. Not this present. Maybe in a future far, when your actions might hail me so again. Alas, from these quaking caves it is past time I made my swift exit. Ours each may be long and winding roads, but I hope you too come to know the many joys upon the path. And away he goes! What a normal guy. Ah! Common crawler that lives beneath sand.
Benny Frank.
If I cross them now, Farlam shall fall to a black fate of my making. My choice is made. I will not abandon the bugs. I must descend and cut them free. Okay, so they do respawn then. I can just farm them up too. Need my health back anyway. Okay. Wanted to make sure that playing your song up here didn't cause some sort of other reaction all on its own. Nameless town. Ah, that's an elegy of the deep thing, I think. The surface dweller is free of silk, its nature remains its own. The monarch's influence must only have stretched below it. So I'd assume this here is final boss thing, or something like it. Or there's something else up here. But I feel like if there were, it'd be bigger and probably listed at the end, not the beginning. What's this? Small tunnel leading downward. No, I'm not done here yet. That would suck if I accidentally clicked a yes somehow. Okay. Surface memento. The memento can be displayed in a home, worn ornament of the nameless town high above Farloom. So, just a badge that you completed the Path of Pain. It says surface, so does that mean that's above the ground? Oh, back to the bench. So I believe this way is out then. Right, you guys exist. You know what? Why am I walking? That's why I'm walking. Ouch. Those are spikes. Yeah, that was much easier than the actual Path of Pain. It was just a bit of platforming. Ow. Heck yeah. Alright, so that's that. Now, as far as mementos go, I'm pretty sure there's this one. This counts as one or something like that. Wow, we're at 99% completion. And I know there's the speedster one. But I can't get that until the end. There's one other... Oh, odd. There's one other weird memento that I know. Oh no, there's also the hunter's one for completing the journal. And maybe one from out here, although I can't remember if that's what that is. But there's another weird one that has to do with, like, after you collect all 3, there's a bunch of challenges or something like that to go through. It has to do with something that you encounter in the Pollen Heart place. But that's about all that I know about it, so... Weird. I thought I heard Chakra singing. That was kind of freaky, actually. I heard it very faintly, but it must have just been another noise. Okay. I was trying to do that through them in the first place. Hey guys. I could just... Man, you can just sort of nuke people from so far away. This is fun. Sometimes they still get you, though. Particularly when you're being careless, which I am kind of right now. Going up? No, we're going down to the gate. Right. I guess I could have terminaled over there. I do like that with the silk spool enabled or equipped, you just basically automatically generate enough silk for a spell all the time. I like that. I'm a huge fan of this crest, though. This is so much like I haven't found any before, mostly because of the charm setup or the tool setup that I figured would be as good as the starting one. I think this one gets it. Where are we going here? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it is in the Grand Gate. Not a big fan of the dash attack, but, you know, people can't bat 100 all the time. Okay, now I believe it's here. Which, I don't know how they'd expect someone to figure that out normally. That's ridiculous. But whatever. Oof. Ouch. What was the point of that? Can I do something else? Not up there. Probably here, though. Oof! Ow! Okay, well, we're here now, so... let's hope this yields some fruit. Okay. How's this work? Okay, like that. Aha! You're what I need. We shut you down. This place should get a bit better. Okay. Well, I'm happy to have that opened, but I get the sense of a bit of finality going through that door. So, let's see what else is over here. Man, they just can't help themselves but put that garbage everywhere. Would have been helpful quite some time ago. Ow. Ow. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Where's the nearest bench? Okay, let's return from whence we came. We've made the area slightly less dangerous, and I need to heal, apparently. But we've opened the way. And I don't want to have to walk all the way back here if I die. Oh, right, it's these benches. Because of course it is. Guys, you can get out. That looks like it's broken. Guess I probably could have also restored my silk there, but whatevs. It does seem bizarre for this to just be part of the forest, right? That's not just me? Like, why would you have us access this through the gate? Ooh. Halt, stranger. I am charged forever to guard this sacred shrine beyond. Any who wish to pass must cross their weapon with my own. Sure. Shrine Guardian Seth. Ooh, holy smokes, okay. Ooh. Oh. Wish I could teleport. Ow! I'm gonna lose. Oh, what the? My silk vanished. I was trying to use it for a second there. I'm gonna get rid of my, my new thingy. Yeah, I want my cross stitch back. There we go. Okay. He's a boss. He seems reasonably basic, but he's, he hits really hard for fun reasons, I'm sure. I think we can do this, though. Probably should put on some... I don't know if I have any charms, actually, that speed up my rate of healing. What the? Why am I not hurting him? Ow. Oh, come on. Why am... Okay. I messed like one thing up in one place. And then he hit me for 5 masks immediately. I don't like this guy. I thought it would be odd if I got a Vesta Crest that, what do you call it? Gave me a red tool. I was like, which slot would that occupy? Like, I think the L1 button that uses those is already kind of crammed full. Also, there was that annoying thing about my weapon just not hitting him at all. What the? Of course. No. Ah. Again. You just bait out your attacks and then just avoid them by nonsense powers. Because the parry doesn't always... Like, it's frustratingly random, where sometimes the parry hones in on him, and sometimes it just doesn't. And by that, I mean, like, the timing thing, that's a me problem. It's a skill issue. But, like, the fact that sometimes it goes to wherever he is, and sometimes it just fires on the ground where it was hit. That's pretty random. Ouch. Oh, here we go. Just gonna get faster? Nope. Just gonna spam the annoying one. Oh, I'm out of silk. Yeah, see, like that. She's honed in on him with the attack. Got him. Okay, I just had to slow down. Eternal Defender of Shellwood Shrine, his pin and symbol show many marks of their use. He offered fair warning and challenge, duel in the purest sense. I admire his honor and his skill. Yeah, I'm fairly certain he's not dead. Seriously though, this does seem out of place, right? Why doesn't this connect to the Shellwood? And even if it does connect, why didn't I get here through the Shellwood? That's just such a weird way to make this area exist. Here we honor the seed that sprung the wood. By her grace, may all bugs pass safe to join us and our song. Next Ultra Boss, without a bench also. Of course, if I die to these things, I just wake up outside, so that's no biggie. That's the exit? Okay. So don't go that way. Wow. Oh! Nyla. Uh-oh. You're sort of horrifying, though. Oh, my word! Ow. And, yeah, naturally, you hit for 2. Yikes! Okay, so it just, like, takes all of the attacks. Just avoid that. That's the perfect time, I think, to pull off one of these. Haha. Never mind. What the? Oh, I see. Ow. This is weird. I don't know. Maybe... Oh, she can attack. Okay. Maybe I should have chosen a different crest for this, but... Like... How do I can't reach her with anything. My attacks are too short. This is frustrating. Yeah, no, that phase is awful, and apparently my spell doesn't do what I thought it did. I've got a parry. I guess I could use that, but I feel like that's not going to work the way I want it to. I guess I probably should have kept my actual silk explosion. Oh, my harpoon! I can harpoon her! I just have to be careful about when I do it, because her pollen shot is the trickiest power. That one's hard to dodge. Can I wail on her in this stage? No. Sad day. Ouch. Oop. Ow. Whoa. What? Absolute nonsense. Ooh. Ah, there was no getting out of that in time. Whoa, that... Okay, I thought those fired at more predictable angles. They don't. They fire wherever you are, I guess. Well, we were faster. We got her to her second phase way faster, and we died way faster. But the harpoon definitely is how you close that distance. I always forget about it, because it's such an odd power. We can do this, though. She's more annoying than anything else, but I can't change my crest because of where I am. I would if I could. It's not ideal for this fight. But we're here, so we'll keep giving it a shot. Heck, nothing I have is ideal for this fight. Ow, what the... Oh, come on. She's sort of creepy, though. Oh, my word. Ah! Yeah, that's the attack I was waiting for. Oh, come on! And I don't even have enough silk to heal. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Trash. I think I should leave and, rekajigger my crest, because this is messing me up. I can't heal in midair, and my pogo doesn't really... Well, it's not so much my pogo, but my spells are not good for this. I don't have any throwing tools, which I probably should, and yeah, the heal too is a major problem. So we're gonna swap these out. I didn't realize that we were fighting a boss who just controlled the entire arena. Nor did I understand what kind of arena that would look like. Not giving you any ground to stand on for a boss is a bold choice, especially when every hit covers the entire map and, you know, hits you for an enormous... for 2 masks each. Okay, so, first of all, we're swapping out of that. Yeah, I don't really like that one, because it's all straight directions, and I need stuff that's angled to hit her properly. So I think we're just going to stick with Huntress. That's not going to be good, because she's always against a wall. I could do that, actually. Silk Shot goes where I do want it to go. She might not like fire, if I'm being honest. Let's try the threefold pin. Yeah, we don't really get her below us. We'll give that one a shot, too. I don't need that. What do I need, though? Nothing? Well, that might be helpful, actually. I wish I could use that differently, like go up and down with it more easily, but I can't. Okay, and let's see. Injector Band is always nice. Always nice. Poison might be good. Memory Crystal, that's a funny one. Let's take the Snitch Pick, actually. Yeah, harpoon into foes to seal rosaries and shell shards, causing additional damage. That's the big one. Yeah, and then we take the Long Claw. That just doesn't seem like it's gonna matter. We'll take that. Okay, let's go give this a shot. I love the other crest. I intend to use it regularly, but it's just not going to work on this fight. Oh, I'm still using Cross Stitch. Whoa! Oh. Ah! I'm doing terribly. Heal up. Oop. Range on that is frustrating. Right, there's no ground. What the? Not what I'm trying to do here. Hold on, how do I... Sorry, I'm trying to do that. Yeah, you're the worst. Okay, that's just a one-hitter, but those are a three-hit. Oh, I see. I can slide down. Oh, that double hits. Okay. Oh, come on. For anyone who's curious. No! Ow. What I figured out is if you just don't hold the button in the direct, or the analog in the direction of where you're gripping the wall, then she just lets go and starts sliding. Ow. Ow! How much can she still take? There she goes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, see, all I needed was a change in approach. That was a perfect setup for this fight. Chakra's weapon was useless, but the knives were good. We are life, we are growth. What world without us? Defeat Nihilith. Yeah. That's the Paula part. Or not Paula part. Pollen Heart. Yep. Tamed the Pollen Heart. Beats faint and fast. Ancient heart of Shellwood connected to all its living things. Her presence would once have maintained the wood's fragile order, allowing the safe passage of bugs across the branches. Not anymore. Enlivened heart of Nihilith beats faint and fast. I carry a lot of very normal things in my inventory. Okay. Well, that's her dealt with. Just gonna walk my way out of here and see if Seth shows up again. Doesn't look like it. Alright, I don't intend to do the coral place this episode, but I do want to go to the Sands of Karak and see about the other hidden boss that's there. There's a guy called, like, the Watcher at the end or something like that, I think. And I'm pretty sure you get a memento for it. Okay, right, let's swap on back. Heck yeah. Which one did I have for this? I think I was wearing Compass still. We'll keep it on for now, because we're still doing a little bit of exploration type stuff. Well, actually, let's see. Which one's closer here? We'll just go to the Blasted Steps. Huh. I'm curious to see both how difficult he is and if it's an easy way to reach him or something, if this is something I should save for next episode, or if we just do it now. I'd like it to be the former, because then I can check and make sure I only have the 3 remaining, I'm pretty sure, at that point I should only have 3 remaining, maybe 4, memento spots. I know that 1 is the hard thing, but I think that to get it, to actually earn it as a memento specifically, you have to wait for a bit. Oh, right. Back to this. You have to wait until you merge all the hearts or something like that with the what are they called? The snails. Oh, it's here. That is one drawback I've had so far with this, is the platforming is really weird using this particular crest. Whoa. Let's just do this now. There we go. Anything else in this? No. Wanted to make... I saw something that could have been something along the sides. I wanted to make sure it wasn't. Okay. Oh, these are not sand eaters. Hi there. Oh, those are. I should check. Is there anything out here? No. That's the end of the world. Hi. Are we straight up to fighting? We are. Oh! Man, he hits hard. That attack just reminds me of Ike. Oh man. Out of Fire Emblem. Oh man. Dude hits like a truck. Okay, don't even bother parrying his counter attack or his up slash. It won't work. How far away is the bench? Where's the nearest bench to this sucker? Are you kidding me? I gotta run back to this every time? That's a terrible run back. Who's responsible for this? Okay, well I might have an easier time if I just go down to the sand, or to the Pinstress instead. And use her path. Whatever. This is terrible. Ow. Real L boss run back, Team Cherry. We'll use this. Whew. This is not safe either. Ow! I'm starting to think there's not going to be a safe way in to where I'm trying to reach every time. Of course. Because why would my life be marginally more convenient? Oh my word. Die fast, please. Or just stay back there so I can get out of here. Okay. Oh. Whoa! We just get right into it. Oh my word. Are you kidding me? He only has like 2 attacks. They just hit so hard and their timing is all over the place. That is so frustrating. Is this another case of my crest is bad for this boss? I think it's a yes. Yeah, I'm switching out. I'm just going back to Hunter. You know, this crest is... I like it, but it is really not seeming to be good for this game in general. Okay, let's swap this for you. I need to be able to bind quickly, and I need to do it wherever I want to. You're useless. Let's see. Let's try that. The bombs seem okay. Curved sickles, meh. That's good if they sit still on the ground, which this guy might not. Increase the speed of movement and attacks. I'll try that one. Definitely don't need that. We'll take that one. We'll take this. That's good. Boy, I don't even know. This, maybe? Yeah, we can do that. Not what I clicked, Hornet. I really need to remember that I can just do this whenever I want to. And that should mean I play the game very differently. Ooh. Not enough height for that. Didn't realize how high up that went. Dang it. Okay, there we go. This is a terrible run back, though. Because it's not just like it is dangerous and has the potential for extra damage and stuff. It's so slow. Which is the thing that I hate the most about the run backs in this game. They take forever. Like, that's a problem for several reasons. But one of the biggest is just that it's annoying. It makes the game less fun to play. And I figure that's not what they really want. So how does this work? Okay, it just goes off. It said you could plant it as a stake. I wanted to know if that meant... Oh, you kidding me? Oh my word. He can change his timings whenever he wants to. That's the only one that's really predictable. Whoa! Does he ever get tired? Those parries are so annoying. Okay, he's dead. He wasn't that bad, but man, it seemed like he was. Old warrior guarding the border of their domain, stiffened by time and awoken by song. He held, alas, his vigil far beyond the age of his brethren, yet still when roused, he swung his blade with remarkable ease. It's a weird death. Okay. Engraved crust stone worn by sand and blanched by time. Watch, remember, till time, life anew. The memento can be displayed in a home. Okay, so I don't have to do this Sands of Karak anymore. I have 3 hearts, apparently, and that's all I need. But, of course, I am going to. What am I doing? Ah! Gonna die to the platforming section. Oh! Okay. That's news to me. Oh, yay, right. Go all the way up here. And then out. Through them. This is great. Yeah, of course, why not? Can you guys come and get me? Really? That didn't do it? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna run straight. I'm just gonna, let's see, we'll Silk Eater here. And I'm just gonna go straight up to the Coral Tower. We can end the episode. So here's what I'm gonna do before we get to the next episode, though. I'm gonna check and make sure I'm not missing any other mementos I can get right now. We've already got the Sprint Master one marked. The Hunter's one, I'm gonna check the journal. I'm gonna look it up to make sure I have, or I know what all the entries are and how they're earned so that I'm not gonna miss any. If all goes well, next episode will be the last one, but it may not be. You know, all might not go well. Alright. This is going to be huge once it's done. So I'm going to check Seth and see what the thing is. I'm pretty sure the last memento, or the other memento, is with him. See what needs to be done to get that. I'll double check the Hunter's Journal and make sure that the remaining stuff is not easily missable. Because, like, I think all we have left, right? All of them are encountered and completed. Or everything that we have encountered, we have completed. So the only things we're missing are here, this whole block, which that seems like a lot for a little side area thing, and then one here, which gives off the feeling of final boss vibes, especially that it's connected to the void. But I'll have to double check that. And yeah, that next episode we'll just go through the sands of Karak, extra thing, the Coral Tower, whatever this is, and we'll do that. And then when that is done, we'll complete anything else that we have to do, go back to town and take a look at it. Might check in with Styx again to make sure he hasn't died after making me one last thing or something like that. And then, whatever comes next. Like I said, might be the last episode. We'll see. But that is going to be it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read. And if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.